it gets weird. All these odd stares. You see these people in your local area, um, workplace. You could be walking down the street. You see the same people every day, and they give you funny looks. And all actuality is the opposite. You know that there's something about you that they find intriguing, but in all actuality, they don't want to admit it because they notice that you have an identity, your focus, you're about your business, and they cannot stand that because they're trying to figure out why you are this way. How? What is it that you are doing that they can't do? But you as an individual, you mastered and understand how life works, how to get your peace, who you are as a person, because you've went through situations and you learned a lesson. And a part of that lesson is not letting anyone get to you. And it's kind of hard if you are just trying to figure this out. But when you know life and you understand people is people and you're an individual, your aura shines bright, it ain't gonna bother you. But in all actuality, you understand that most people are just not gonna like you because you have your own identity. Let's talk about it. Before I get into the video, let me introduce myself. This is Gene, your best friend, your new best friend. I invite you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. And let's get into the video. And today we're gonna talk about, excuse me, a lot of people are not gonna like you because you have your own identity. I haven't talked about this in a while, but let's talk about it. It was one situation that I've noticed. I was just chilling. I'm not gonna say weird, but is this one lady who walks, mind her own business. She doesn't talk to anyone. Says hi, keep it moving. But there's a group of other women. They're always talking. But there's one of them out of that group who sees that woman who buys her own business, and she just says, I don't like her. It's something about her I don't like. She acts like she don't say hi to nobody. You know, I mean, she better than everybody. She doesn't talk to anyone. What? Who does she think she is? Into all actuality, when you get to know this woman who minds her own business, she goes to work, she saves her money, she has her own business, she has her own house, she's married, happily married, she has 2 or 3 cars, and she goes to church. And then she takes care of home, minds her own business. That woman out of the person who don't like that person doesn't have anything going for herself. She's not working. If anything, she's using people. She's the user out of the whole group. And guess what? She sits there all the time and watches every move that woman makes. And that's how most people are when they don't like you. Because you have an identity. You're doing something with yourself. You're busy. Hey, life is not perfect. You would love to have millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars laying around somewhere. You could go take a flight, just book a flight, you know what? I'm gonna go and take a flight, go to Hawaii, and just gonna have dinner and come back. I would love to go to the mall and purchase me 5 pairs of sneakers and 10 outfits just because I'm bored. We would love that. But guess what? We know that, okay, you know what? I would love that. But the life that I got right now, I gotta focus on it. Eventually I'll get to there. But I appreciate the life that I have. And I'm focused on what I got going on. You're happy. You're smiling. Hi, keep it moving. A lot of people ain't gonna like that. Because what their life consists of and what they got going on, they don't like it. You doing what you're doing, you're living a life that they wish they can. For yeah, you, because you're doing what you have to do. You're minding your own business. A lot of these people wake up every day and they wake up and it's like, oh God, what I'm gonna do today? Their job is to just sit there and look at people, talk about people all day. I pass by people so many times, especially in the city, and it's not that the fact that I'm being nosy, it's just that you can hear the conversation, especially when you're waiting across the street, and it's always someone talking about someone. And I realize this, most people, I'm not saying that most people who don't have an identity do this, but think about it. If someone could sit there and talk about someone with everything that they got going on, and then talk down on them and find something that's a problem with them, who is really the problem? Who has the true identity? And this is one of the reasons why I always say, protect yourself. Watch who's around you. But at the same time, you can't really, it's out of your control. A lot of people dislike, or should I say hate, what they love. But they won't admit it. But the best way they can show you how they like you is the complete opposite. And that's the problem. When you mind your own business and you're focused and you're an individual, a lot of people is gonna dislike the fact that you're different. Because they see that out of this world that you're getting the attention that they wish they can have. Because think about it. Everyone is on social media. Everyone is pretending to, they're just pretending. Think about it. They're in relationships that they don't want to be in. Friendships with people that they don't like. They get things because they just doing that because it's just to show people and give attention because they want attention. And you, as a person, you get that with no problem. No problem. And this is one of the things that they're not gonna like about you. You mind your own business, they're gonna dislike you for that because it's like, who do you think you are? You think you're better than everyone? And that's why it's all right to have your own identity, but don't get that confused with people disliking you and you trying to make them like you. Focus on who you are, focus on where you need to be, and these people have no choice but to acknowledge you. Not too long ago, walking down the street, I noticed some people said hi. It was a group, 2 people, 3 people at that. They all say hi. I look at them. Hey, what's going on? Is one of them just look? And I noticed that out of the group, I noticed that one of them just look at the other person like, Now, I'm not saying that they dislike me and not like me, but obviously I'm different. They're trying to figure me out. Pass by them again, did the same thing. And that's what it is. When you're different, you have your own identity. Not, I'm not gonna say this person disliked me or not. I don't know. But obviously I'm different. And the look that I was getting, it was kind of intense. So what does it mean? But this video resonated with you guys. I invite you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. And just let you know, this is Gene, your best friend, your new best friend. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace.